Hi, Dr. Rochelle here. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about retirement. And recently I posed a question on Facebook asking, when you think of retirement, what word or words come to mind? And some of the responses I had were ones that I probably anticipated. Words like lucky, relaxed, freedom, travel. Um, they sound like such wonderful things, almost like planning a vacation, which in essence it is. And then I had some other comments like, it feels like it's a really long ways off, not sure I'm going to be able to afford it. Um, Also, I'll have a lot of time, but maybe not enough money. So, people's anticipation of retirement really varies, but I would say it comes down to two main things: is one, will I have enough money? And two, what will I do with my time? And so today, what I'd like to share with you is just a little bit. I'm not a financial planner, but I am a certified professional retirement coach. And what I can tell you from my study and certification training that I went through is that there are a lot of people who are baby boomers who have not done a very good job of preparing for retirement. For some, they may have put most of their focus on the financial aspect. In fact, I would say probably the majority of people, that's about as far as it goes. They aren't looking more at the psychological or the non financial aspects of what retirement is going to look like for them. What I can tell you though is retirement represents a significant transition, especially if you've been working for many years in a particular role, that you are going to transition out of that role and that identity that you wrapped around being an employee or whatever your role might have been to being a retiree. And that is just kind of a generic term to use, but for many people, that's very destabilizing. And as one who personally went through my first retirement, because now for baby boomers, it's not usually retirement singular, it's retirements plural. And what I can tell you is how destabilizing it really is. As one who's been was employed for many years in one institution and had a role or a couple of roles in that institution, it was kind of a rude awakening to, after the honeymoon was over, to recognize that I'm not going back. And yeah, I missed that role and feeling important and feeling like I was part of the mission of that institution, and of course having coworkers and friends in that environment and that daily interaction, to now living life more solo in the sense that I'm at home more, not working outside of the home as much, although I've created my own business. But I can tell you that it has been, on some days, kind of hard in ways you wouldn't anticipate. Yes, I've got that freedom of time, but it's also equally important to decide, who am I now and what am I doing with this precious commodity of time? And so I've been in a season of reinvention and reintegrating some of my gifts, talents, and skills into a new realm. But I'm finding that I'm not alone and that a lot of baby boomers, when they retire, are doing the same. So, some questions that I would have you think about as you're looking at your own retirement, whether it be 5 years from now or maybe in the next few months, or maybe you're in an early season retirement, is to really consider, what is it that you want that retirement to look like? And there's some areas that we really need to give some serious consideration to, and one is the area of your health and wellness. Before you enter retirement, are you taking good care of yourself? Because whatever you tend to be doing when you're not retired, you're likely just going to continue it, even though you think, oh, now that I'll have time, I'll just do it. Well, if you're not motivated to exercise before retirement, guess what? It doesn't tend to show up, even though you have time, unless you're intentional about redesigning how you're doing things. Same with love and relationships. How are the relationships going into retirement, whether it's with a marriage or significant other, with children, extended family, coworkers, friends? What is that going to look like when you're no longer going into a structured environment of work? And will you continue to be socially connected? Because that's such a key part to our mental health. And then thirdly is, what are you going to be doing with who you are? And in essence, I believe we're all uniquely designed. We have gifts, talents, and strengths and abilities that we can continue to add value to the world, whether we're getting paid to do so or not. But how will you express yourself in a way that is fulfilling to you and brings passion, because that's where life is lived. It's in our passions. So these are just some ideas I want you to be thinking about. I do have an upcoming workshop called The Naked Retirement, which will be coming up on April 23rd from 6 to 7:30 p.m. on at the Chamber of Commerce, Heart of Wisconsin, in Wisconsin Rapids. I'll be giving some additional information in a few weeks about that. But in the meantime, what I can tell you about that upcoming workshop, it'll be an excellent opportunity to do some preparation for retirement, and I mean the non-financial aspects. Your financial advisor is the one to help you with the other piece. But this is equally, if not more important, to be considering. So think about, what are the words your expectations are of what retirement is going to be for you personally. And when the honeymoon is over, what will it look like? So just some ideas for today, and I'll look forward to hearing from you in comments below, or if you have any questions, feel free to send them my way. I love to help people design lives that are exciting and filled with a sense of purpose and passion. Have a great day.